Just zero. Change the game. Put that respect on his name.
I'm going to doghouse.
Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen of few, the carry the gifted genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse, the blessed desire is true. I'ma say it loud, none other than who? Some swear
Welcome
by
back to
Nike,
Gil's
others
Arena,
love
presented by
things.
Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah, caught me off guard, man.
Gil getting ready. Gil still getting prepped. But the shoes look nice.
First of all, I don't even know why I was putting my shoe. I can just hide my feet. I didn't
But
think about
you
that.
know you might bring a toe up.
Like that.
Yeah. So I'm back with Gilbert Arenas, of course, and we got Brandon Jennings and Rashad McCants in the building for our final show of the week. We got a lot to get into, so let's get it going. But Gil, we're gonna start with our new favorite segment, your favorite phrase, you gotta remember. We weren't gonna do a drinking game. We weren't gonna tell you about it, but every time you say you gotta remember, everybody had to take a sip. But if you're watching at home,
y'all gonna be tore up.
if you're watching at home, every time Gil say you gotta remember, you gotta sip your favorite beverage, whatever that is. But we're gonna go all the way back to 1962, March 2nd. You know what happened that day?
1962.
Wilt Chamberlain dropped 100 points in an NBA game. He was with the Philadelphia Warriors on the New York Knicks.
Okay.
Game took place in Hershey, Pennsylvania, in front of only 4,000 fans. It's crazy to think how the game has exploded. Only 4,000 people were in the building to watch Wilt Chamberlain in that day. But he averaged a record 50.4 points per game that season, still stands, I think like 25 rebounds too, which is crazy. Had 15 60-point games that year. But my question for you, we hear about this 100-point game, but we know old people love to put extras on shit. They love to lie. Do you really believe that Wilt scored 100 points, or is that some grade A classic cap?
No, actually I do.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if they were drafting 260 people in the 80s, they had 10 rounds in the 70s, I'm pretty sure the talent in the 60s was horrible for him to just basically dominate. If you're a super athlete back in that time, I'm pretty sure getting buckets was pretty easy. I remember looking at that box score. Like on the other team, 3 people had 30-something. So they were scoring a lot of points.
If you're on that other squad, though, and you drop 30, are you going to say, I'm just going to be like, y'all dropped 30. I don't remember what else happened in that game, man.
If I had 39, I had 39. You ain't going to take away
But
from
he
what
gave me 100.
Wait, part of this 100, since there's no real film, was the free throw rule in yet?
What free throw?
Wasn't there a free throw rule because he would jump from the free throw line to make?
Oh, he would.
Yes.
Was that rule in yet, or was he doing that in that game?
No, not that game.
And I think they
It
should
was
bring
way
that back.
before.
Oh, it was way big?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got boosties, you should be able to take off from that
No,
free
but that's
throw
what I
line.
said. I remember they had to make a rule on the free throw line because of him, so I was trying to figure out if that was after the 100-point performance.
But have you never played with little kids before? You never played with little kids where you just score anytime you want to?
Yeah.
That's what it was like. It was like he was playing with little kids. Like, thank you.
Grown-ass men, though.
Look, but look, they're
Yeah,
not.
but
Like,
it
get that
was-
shit out of here.
But I mean, you're talking about a high jumper, track runner. I mean, obviously he was the most.
Yeah, he's playing against the milkman and
Yeah.
the postman, and like,
He might have
everybody was getting jobs.
Everybody.
He might have really launched that whole civil rights movement with that game. Like, oh, you see what we doing to y'all?
I mean, still 100 is 100. I mean, you know, is that the most impressive 100? No.
Who got the most impressive 100?
Lisa Leslie?
Easy.
Because that 100
Lisa
and
Leslie?
yeah,
I never knew that.
what?
You mean Cheryl Miller?
No, Lisa Leslie, bro. Don't do that.
When did she have a
You're
hundred?
not from here.
When she had
You're not
Hunter
from
and
here.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
101.
Okay.
Was it her?
101
I think it was
and
Cheryl.
At the halftime, the other team quit, which messed it up because her record, it would have been further.
Right.
101 at the half.
Morningside.
They couldn't get the ball past her.
Have you ever played with little kids? Have you ever played with little kids before?
Yeah. They couldn't get the ball past
Get
her.
that shit out of here.
They couldn't get past half court.
Give me the ball.
But you know how, think about it, you know how hard it is to score 100 points in a half?
If you're playing against
16
little
minutes?
kids,
No, that's
In high school,
That
though.
don't even make
16 minutes.
Yeah.
Morningside High But
Where's
maybe
the
the other
film,
team.
though? I want to see the
Yeah,
footage.
why
There
we
should
never
be
have
footage.
film of this?
There should be
What's
footage.
the film?
I need
You know, there's
evidence.
no film back then. You
And
know,
Lisa Leslie, yes, there is. There's VHS.
But what about the other team?
Daddy
that said-
had VHS.
But they quit at halftime.
They said, fuck it, we going on.
We good. we good.
We are. All right, so let's get into 0 to 100. One of my favorite segments on Gil's Arena. So we had something like Kevin Durant on the show yesterday. Played amazingly by Rashad McCants. KD made his debut with the Suns Wednesday, win over the Hornets. 23.6 rebounds. He played 27 minutes on that minutes restriction.
Woo.
Devin Booker, though,
Woo.
37 piece. Aiden was 16 to 16. CP3 only had 2 points, but 11 assists.
Hey, what I tell him?
I told you.
No, what I
said
said.
he's going to
I
average
said-
under 10.
Yeah, I said
in 15, about 15, 16. We both said it. We was talking to my homie. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You giving it up. So, but here's the thing. After the game, KD had a message for his haters telling Yahoo Sports, at this point, they're saying go play with Scoot Henderson and win a championship. And then we'll give you credit. I don't need no credit from y'all. He also added, y'all don't ever have to watch me play ever again. Don't talk about me if you don't rock with me. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. Everybody has their opinions, man. It's not going to stop me and how I approach the game. Woo! So 0 to 100, chances KD haters won't watch him play.
Negative 100.
Negative. How can you not?
You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing.
It's funny because I've never seen a star player win a championship on a bad team. It's never happened. It's never. That's actually never happened. A star player winning with a horrible team, it's just never happened. You know, you got to have other good players to win. I mean, there's a legend who has 3 rings. Well, he has 11 total. But his first 3 rings, his team was under 500 when they won those championships. Bill Russell.
Did not know that, Gil.
Huh?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I know a lot of stuff about.
Do you?
Yeah.
You understand basketball.
Yeah, because it was only basically 8 teams. So I mean, if you were a good team, it was hard to really like beat that team because there was no free agency. It was just trades and basically it was just trade. There was no free agency at the time. Trades and drafts. So if Boston, you couldn't beat them, so you just traded your best player to them. But it was only 8 teams. So
You act like that's common sense, though. That's you got to research that.
yeah, I researched.
You
I'm
got
about
to
to say, yeah, like, I'm about to say, I didn't know none of that.
See, but I want to know about all the greats. Like, his first championship when he didn't even start that season. Another rookie was made the All-Star game, and I think by the time Bill Russell got in, they were like 12 or 16 games in front of first place in their division. So they were already good.
Basketball IQ right there.
Hey, that's IQ,
that's
right?
definitely IQ right
Basketball
there.
savant looking at. You know your shit, huh? Okay.
So when you look at KD in this Sun squad, though, do you believe yet? I mean, I know we were waiting to see if he could play. But
Who was waiting? You? Not us.
I needed to know.
We was good. We was fine.
Y'all was good with it?
We was fine.
We knew.
But how scary is it, though, to look at this Suns team and know that you're going to have to play a whole game with KD or Devin Booker on the court, if not both of them together for at least half of it?
It's a lot of buckets. A lot of buckets on the wings. You're going to have to figure out, to go to bed early. A lot of buckets. Yeah. One thing about them, too, they can score. And I think it's, like I said before, the pressure was on Devin Booker because he's going to be able to, it's going to free him up a lot. He's going to have a lot of more open shots, a lot of shots that he should be able to knock down. So the pressure's going to be on him.
So I know you're not the biggest fan of dudes requesting trades. You got to earn those stripes. I feel like KD has got to those levels.
Yeah.
Like Thomas Bryant, he can't, he can, but KD can because KD can do what he want to do. So as a Hoops fan, are you happy KD asked for a trade out of Brooklyn?
Yes, I am. I am because the situation. I mean, what do you want to do? Leave KD there with Ben Simmons? So
We'll talk about it then.
I mean, it's just. I mean, Kyrie's gone. I mean, Ben doesn't want to shoot, don't want to play. I mean, they should have sent Ben home first. I mean, if I'm the owner, since we're going to just blow this whole thing up, I would have sent Ben home first just to set an example for the league. Let the league know and players know, like, if you don't want to play, you can go home. I mean, I'm already blowing this whole thing up, so I might as well just pay this. You can go home too, and we'll just figure it out later.
That's a lot of bread. You rolling with that?
I'm rolling with that. just because it's sending a message, right? Let's shake the league up. KD can ask out, right? And then LeBron and other players have asked out as well, right? So the responsibility now is out of the owner's hands to try to please the player. It's the player trying to please himself. Where do I want to go? I don't want to be here no more. I want to go here, 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 right? So if the owners are saying like, hey, Ben, you don't want to play? Go ahead and chill at the crib like they did John Wall. Hey, go chill, bro. You don't like the way we running things here? Cool. Now, don't think that we going to send you where you want to go. Don't think just like it don't work like that. Right? You don't want to be on our squad, but you know our plans. You think I'm just gonna send you to the championship squad? So you can,
Right, it's still a business. It's still a business. Like,
I'm rolling.
We're forgetting, right? We're forgetting. Man, he reminded us. It's the Nets, bro. All right? It's the Nets. Like just because you change the name and move location, it's still the Nets. All right? They're still that shit. They have one job when they got to New York. Do not be worse than the Knicks.
Damn.
That's it. And they fucked that up. Shit. They're worse than the Knicks. Like it's how you like the Knicks is like. That's like the bad news Bears. When you think about like when you make every wrong decision, true or false, they got them all wrong. That was Knicks. Like Knicks got one right. Yeah. I'm not even gonna call them Brooklyn Nets. The New Jersey ex-Nets. They got all 30 wrong. And it's like, how do you mess up? Esports finest. Like, how are you in a worse position than the damn New York Knicks?
So, you brought up the Knicks. We got to talk about them, though. Okay. They're cooking right now. The Knicks are red hot. They won 7 straight games. I was watching ESPN last night. I was going to steal this and just say it, but I was watching ESPN. During this 7-game win streak, they've dropped 866 points, which is the most in a 7-game win streak in Knicks history. I think it's happened like 100 times. I'm sure. Killing it. I'm sure. 1.5 games behind the Cavs for the 4 seed. Jalen Brunson's been balling out. Julius Randle's been doing his thing. Brunson dropped, 39 on the Nets? These same Brooklyn Nets we were just speaking of. Got the dap from Thibs, came through with the Patrick Kane jersey, really showing love to his community. But let's talk about that Josh Hart trade. It's looking pretty good right now. Josh Hart has never lost as a New York Knick. He's 7-0. 12.4 points per game, 5 rebounds.
He's averaging that with the Knicks?
With the Knicks.
He's averaging 12 with the Knicks? Oh, okay.
So I need a 0-100 Knicks chance of winning a playoff series.
Listen, I trust the Knicks. I don't trust the Garden. I've never trusted the Garden because the Garden hates their Knicks players if they're performing badly or not performing at the level that they are delusional with. They still think this is like rough and tough basketball. So when they get the booing 5 minutes into the game because the game is 0-4, right? Right? And it then favors the road team, and then they're gonna cheer for the road star. I do not trust them in the playoffs. I trust the team. I trust the team because they want to win. It's just them fans are just they're the worst fans in just sports history when it comes to supporting their actual team.
Spike Lee is coming for you.
Yeah.
But do you want that fake? Do you want Spike Lee's fake?
Listen, all you do is just turn on the next game, and then it goes down 0-10. They'll start booing them and not pay attention.
I'm calling all Knicks fans. Where y'all at? We're going to win a series. I'm going 100 with them.
Are you a Knicks? You're a Knicks guy?
I'm not a Knicks guy.
You don't rock with the Knicks?
I'm rocking with the Knicks because I've seen the development.
Of the fans?
Of the team. Not the fans.
50%.
I'm picking them for another reason.
50%.
I'm picking them for another reason.
Just because if they catch somebody in the East, like who would they catch?
Cleveland.
Play right now.
If the season ended today, it would be Cavs, Knicks in that 4 or 5.
Cavs.
I'm going with the Knicks.
But that's
Oh, they might be able to get the Cavs.
They can get
I'm
the
going
Cavs.
with the
They might-
Knicks.
But the only thing that I don't like is them home games. I do not trust the home. If it was all in
But what
Cleveland,
era are you going at? What era are you stuck in?
This is a new
for
Knicks
that?
fan, Gil.
This is the new Knicks fan.
Bing bong.
Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck at?
y'all Julius Randle just had to boo them. You remember he had to do this to them
He's
because they
playing
were
like
booing.
trash.
Just last year, he was.
All
booing.
the fans booed the trash play. They was
I've
booing
never
Russ.
seen Clay.
They was booing Russ
That's
in
LA.
LA.
I've never seen Klay Thompson being booed when he plays bad. I've never seen
Those are different organizations, though.
different fans.
But it's
Knicks
also,
is not- the
but
Knicks
it's also
are
a
not
winning coaching.
championship
It's also a winning
organization.
coaching. Like you're not gonna boo Clay. Like it's a win.
Exactly.
Like they
Like I'm saying
win.
that, I think. Listen, what's his name? Dolan.
Dolan.
Dolan, listen, Dolan.
Jimmy
listen.
D.
If you get in the playoffs, I need you to do this. You know that sound system they had during the bubble? You might want to use that to drown out the crowd when they start booing. You just hit the button, then it starts cheering. You know what I mean? Keep it positive in there. Keep it positive. You know, that's what they need.
So other than that, you think they got a chance?
Other than that, I actually
win.
like the team.
They'll win
I've
the series.
never not liked the Knicks. I just don't like the fan base.
Well, we rolling.
It's an opponent starved fan base.
So you guys have all come in as a road team and played in the Garden. What's that atmosphere like for you? Good. You said
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing for me.
That's
I
what
was
I'm saying.
dropping 30s. I was dropping 30s in there.
Yeah. You got 36.
I already knew once I got it going, they was gonna start cheering for me.
Thank
so
you.
don't matter.
Thank
No,
you.
for real.
Bro, they do.
Yeah.
After
I
you
know.
hit a couple in a row.
Because
niggas.
they're basketball fans,
Yes.
which means they just want to see great basketball.
That's it.
So now think about the guy who has to guard him that has the Knicks jersey on, and they're cheering for him. How you think he feels? That's what the players mentally go through. Yeah. Man, they cheering this nigga on.
You better toughen
damn.
up, but you got
And
to
that's
toughen
every
up
night.
though.
Yep.
Like, hey,
Every
look,
night?
you getting your ass cooked, bro. You ain't getting no cheers for getting cooked.
Every night,
You
though?
better
This
put
is
them.
New
You
York.
better put them gloves
But every
on.
night, every night's
Hibachi
every
coming out there.
night.
Look, Hibachi coming out there.
Every night.
We not cheering for you for getting roasted by Mr. Hibachi.
The only
bro.
reason he's roasting because y'all are cheering for him.
No.
Mentally, he's already gone.
You already gone.
Yeah, we not
Are we gonna try like this? You have a girlfriend, right? Late night, yeah. Every time y'all start performing, she get the booing when she don't like your stroke game, right? Boo! Does that actually make you pump harder?
Absolutely.
No.
What do you
start?
think? How else am I gonna get her to shut up?
You start getting.
How else am I gonna get her to
You
shut
start
up?
getting deflated.
No.
For
Like
sure.
every time you
For
walk
sure.
in the bedroom, you be like,
For sure, because she told everybody.
I
got to bring the monster out. It makes me more upset. Like,
And then the
what's
boo-
going on? Ain't
I
no
wish y'all
food.
home could see everybody's face.
like, no, I'm serious. She get the boo and boo.
The chat
Bro,
room,
you be that motherfucker like, oh.
Now we gotta get up and fix the lights and shit. We gotta get up and move some shit around. Like,
Shit,
bitch,
the
what
chat
you-
room, her chat room,
Is
though.
that Knicks fans? Is that Knicks
let
fans'
you have
fault?
it.
If they want to see a high level, because look, Lakers fans are notorious for bullying their players to greatness. They don't care who it is,
You
LeBron,
can't boo
KCP.
you can't boo
But-
no one to greatness.
But when you're performing, we're going to give you those cheers. You got to
What I'm
deliver.
sa-
This
what
is
I'm
New
sa-
York.
What I'm saying is, it's sports, right? Like, think about we watch concerts, right? Fans get the booing. Does the rapper get the going harder? Or does he be like, oh man, fuck y'all, throw the mic and get the
it
fuck out of there?
depends on who-
Like,
it
right,
depends.
he throws the
It
mic, get the fuck
depends
out
on
of
who
here.
you talking
Start
about,
doing that.
Bill.
But that's everybody. No one throws in no, it's like
You
they're
gotta
not,
change the song.
they're not hold, there's not,
You don't just
Nah.
walk off. You
You're not
can't change
holding-
that. They don't like that one.
Like-
Change it. Hurry up.
Boo,
Change
if
it.
they boo you, you gotta get off the
No,
stage.
You're getting
man,
off the
you can't
stage.
get off the stage.
So it's
bro.
like when
It's
you
the wrong
when you
song.
go out there and you got all this energy and you about to play and then they like you start booing, it eventually eats at you.
It does.
It eats
It
at
does.
you.
Eventually.
Why?
Not right away,
And they
though.
have not realized that that's why they don't have real great free agents coming because everyone who plays there, they see the atmosphere. Like, we're realistic. I know if we won 82 games or 41 games, this building would be on fire.
Yes.
That's unrealistic. That's
play-
why most Knicks teams for probably this last one, their road record was better than their home record.
But wouldn't you think that the fans would be willing to cheer more because we now are in the playoffs in the first round? We got an opportunity to get to the second round. We gonna actually change the way we cheer for our guys this time around.
Never. That would never happen. I played for the Knicks. So I know. Yeah, I played. Yeah, when we had that D Rose team, me, D Rose, Joe Kim, Melo last year. Remember when Melo was on the trade thing with Phil? Yeah, I was on that team. It was a circus every day.
Yeah, see.
Every day. Every day. Like, you didn't know who they was cheering for. I mean, so like in the beginning, yeah, because we had the new team, you know, but once we started, it was like, yo, anybody came here. I remember when Bron and them was playing with the cup on the side, it was beating us like all that. Every day, people was coming there clowning us, clowning us every day.
First, it was love.
At first, it was like, it looked like something.
Started losing.
But then we started losing. Then we became the Knicks again. Then it was like,
That's Philly sports and New York sports and New England sports all together.
we needed Whoopi Goldberg to come coach us.
Eddie.
Yeah, we needed Eddie. We needed Eddie.
Like when I was at Golden State, and we was trash, them Oakland fans was still rocking.
Yes. Yeah.
They were still rocking no matter what. No, this is before we believe.
Before that?
Because I remember, I think it's when they went to the playoff, that We Believe team, I told my team, because we was in the playoffs, I said, hey, watch the Golden State game, because they were crazy when we were there and we were okay. That TV's about to be loud. Them fans is crazy over there. And sure enough, you can hear
Oakland fans.
The Oakland fans.
San Francisco fans. Y'all gotta stop hating on San Francisco though. San Francisco's turned up too. San Francisco has its sections that you
Everybody,
can't really go through.
Oakland, nice, man. That's Oakland.
I'm just saying.
It was lit, bro.
You gotta remember the Oakland Raider fans.
Yeah,
that's the same fan.
It was lit, bro.
49ers fans go hard. Like a Raiders 49ers game is probably the scariest thing I think I've ever seen.
In Oakland, yeah.
But at Candlestick back in the day.
But bro, look, the Warriors fans, bro, that We Believe, that 6-man, wasn't nothing like that.
But that's
So you're not getting that.
But that's what the Knicks have.
No.
They have a 6-man. They have a 6-man. They just
Works
use them
against
wrong.
it. It works against it.
They work it again.
Yeah.
You just hype up the it would be hard. Imagine if they all 20-something thousand, because they all show up. Drunk.
Yep.
Yes.
Ready.
to
You
go.
gotta remember, New York is angry.
All the
So
time.
they can start off the game destroying the opponent.
Man.
Making it a scary event.
Yep.
Nope, not them.
Not them. I just got
Hey y'all! Woo! Like, oh, this. You just go ahead, cook.
So what we saying, look, I need Mero, Spike Lee, Ben Stiller. Y'all got to talk to the Knicks fans, get it together, and help change this shit. Because
Joe
we got a good
Budden?
squad. Joe Budden got to get in the mix.
Joey Crack.
Joey Crack,
Joe Crack.
Jay Kiss, all of them.
Yeah, we need Kiss in there. Y'all got to get together and really uplift and elevate this squad to greatness. So now let's take it from the East to my favorite coast, LA. Paul George was on JJ Redick's podcast, and he had the following to say.
I had to be honest to myself that, like, in order for me to win at the highest level or get to where I want to get to, I don't think I'm the one guy. I don't think, but like, I can score with the best. I can, take over games with the best. But I don't honestly think that's what my game is if I want to win a championship. I don't think that's where my place is if I want to win a championship.
So, Brandon, I'm going to ask you first. 0 to 100, chances PG-13, co-pilots the Clippers to a ring with this newfound perspective.
Can he do it? Yeah. Will it happen? I don't know, because it's just certain things you don't put in the universe as a basketball player while you're hooping. And I would never say, being a franchise guy, in Milwaukee, that I can't be one of the best players on a championship team, because you just don't know what's going to happen in the finals. Like, you could actually be the best player in the finals. And I think he's just downplaying himself. Like, he's trying to downplay himself and not put the pressure on. But that's the thing about the league today. Like, a lot of players that are currently playing are talking about things, and you have to go out there and perform. And then when you don't do it, now what? Boom. So it's like to me, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like I kind of feel a way about what PG said.
Yeah.
Do we feel like this is PG's real feelings or just a pump fake because he knows this is going out to the media?
It don't matter if it's a pump fake, it's in the air. Like
It's in it.
when the bubble happened, right? Pat Bev didn't want to go. Right? Pat Bev didn't want to go. PG also came out and said he wasn't feeling the bubble, he's feeling homesick. And he has to call his friends every night, right? I said they can't win. They already beat themselves, right? They don't want to be there. They're not locked in. They cannot win. They're mentally not there yet. So with something like this, it's like you don't say it out loud because you got them. There's opponents. Those opponents are like, oh, he's not the guy. He don't want to be the guy. We need to take him out mentally early then. right? So if we're gonna shut down, so now forget Paul George. We're gonna focus on shutting down Kawhi because he don't want it anyway.
And all we gotta do is keep talking.
Yeah, just keep talking.
I'm gonna chirp at him now every time I'm on the court. Are you soft?
He with us.
But that's what I'm saying. But we know we got to remember.
He with us.
But we know But we know what he can do.
Right.
So it's not about the skill. It's the mentality, right? So if we know mentally he doesn't think he can carry this team, and he put that in the universe, we just got to make it happen at that point. Double Kawhi every single time, and then let his brain, let his mindset mess with him.
Well, in PG's defense, though, I think he was saying it's more just an ego thing. He doesn't have to come in now and feel that way. He knows that I can believe in Kawhi to do this too. And he said I can do it still. I can.
Reverse psychology, man.
He pumped.
This is reverse psychology, man.
Listen, I understand where he's willing to take a back seat or verbally do it and say, Kawhi, this is Kawhi's team. I'm taking a back seat, just doing my part. I get it. Kind of puts a little bit of order in. But smarter players, when you're playing in the playoffs, if they know you are mentally trying to be an option 2, then we're just going to take away option 1 and let you fight yourself with it.
So question for all y'all. Do y'all feel like, it seems like ever since he left the Pacers, he's been that 1B guy? He was with Russ and the Thunder. This was Russ's team. He's the star.
It was Russ's team, but Russ.
That's why I'm saying that reverse psychology.
Russ said,
it's your team, but I'm going to go ahead and drop this 28. But it's your team, though.
Has he ever been on it? But he's never actually been on a team where he even really had a chance to really.
Hey,
what do you mean?
The Pacers.
Let's talk about it.
The Pacers.
Let's
What's on your mind?
Was that with Danny
Let's
Granger?
talk about it.
When they went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, let's
Remember
talk
when Lance
about
Stevenson
it.
and them? They had a squad over there.
They didn't have a championship squad, but they had a
Yeah.
Oh, he got he got hurt. Yeah.
Elephant in the room, right? What's the elephant in the room? PG. You knew that you was this type of player from the start, right? So you put yourself in a position now to have to take pressure off yourself in order to perform. We all say that this mental health thing is a real thing, right? He obviously been going through that with the power struggle between whether I'm a franchise player or not. Not whether we consider him that, whether he considers himself. That's a mirror fight, right? Damn, am I that guy? Because when you say you play off P and then you don't push them P's when it's in the playoff, right? Now you looking at yourself because you oversold it. And then we call you out on it, like, where the fuck is playoff P? Now it's like, yo, I'm at a stage in my life where I don't want to wake up from nightmares about what I can't do or what I'm expected to do. So let me get this pressure off of me. Now, like y'all said, it shouldn't be verbalized out loud, but it's an ultimate press release when you're talking about, I can be here, tell you it's your team and still hit my 28, still hit my 30, and ain't got to really worry about losing and getting the blame because you're not the number 1 guy.
Nah.
A lot of niggas, they don't like the pressure.
I thought I was the number 1 guy when I was number 14.
Number 14.
When I was 14th on the bench.
Yeah.
In
Golden State.
Golden State.
I still thought I was the number 1 option. Number 1 option. I go and practice. If they did let me practice.
But we was delusional back then when we thought.
But it's not delusion. No. If you're telling yourself this over and over
but
and
you're 14,
over and
but
over,
you're 14
it don't matter. They just ain't seen me yet.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna tell myself I don't belong in the NBA. Because what happens is you start believing it. Listen, your body doesn't know the difference between sarcasm and realness. You tell it something negative, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, let me tell you.
So if you're going around saying you're a number 2 option or you're this, your body is gonna react.
I've been telling everybody in the world I'm the greatest ever from day 1. That never panned out. And I ain't never stopped. I wear the crown because I'm the greatest ever, and ain't nobody can tell me different.
Okay.
Right? But it never converted over to being the greatest ever, no matter how much I told myself. I'm the greatest. PG, he told himself finally, you know what? This is not my lane. This ain't my lane.
That's tough.
And hey,
You're going to have to beat me one-on-one for that, Kawhi.
Yeah, for sure.
it's not my lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Top
For
75
sure.
all time. That's beating you one-on-one.
Kawhi is going to
consider
have.
this my
No,
house.
I don't get. No, he won 2 finals. He won 2 championships and 2 finals. That don't got nothing to do with who's
It
number
has
one.
everything to do with it.
No, it don't.
It's my team.
No, it don't.
No,
No, don't. No,
Ask Antoine James. Go. Hey.
Who bowed out?
Hey.
Who bowed out?
No, I know who bowed
All
out.
right, it's my
I know.
team.
No, I
Does
know.
he know?
But Kawhi didn't say it was his team.
He didn't have to.
Yeah, because the other one bowed out.
Because everybody know.
No, don't know.
No.
Everybody know.
I made 400,000. 400. Antoine Jameson is max player.
He handed it to you.
He didn't hand it. No one handed me nothing. 1-4 flat.
I took
And
it.
it-
3 down.
I can't do
1-4 flat.
I can't do what he
4
do.
down. 1-4 flat.
Jameson can't do what you do.
1-4 flat.
What we gonna do?
But that's that.
Give it to him.
No, 1-4. No, give it to me. Slow down. No, catch up.
Give it to him.
I was hard-headed.
Of course.
Hey, take him out.
After a while, what did he have to do?
That's what y'all do.
What did he have to do after a while?
Bow down.
Bow down.
But
Give it
that's-
to him.
But that's I'm not bowing.
But Antoine
Yeah.
Jameson
didn't bow down. They
is
had no
Paul
choice.
George.
No.
You were Kawhi.
No.
Yes.
No.
Kawhi, all of them was Paul George. Hey,
Paul George verbally said it.
Listen,
Yeah.
they didn't. That's what y'all saying. Y'all saying do what Jameson them did with you. Don't
There
say
was
it.
no do
just
nothing.
Just give it to him.
If you want the ball, stop me.
You can't, bro.
I know.
We on your
that was
same
the point.
team.
But that's the point.
we on the same
Get on
team.
the other team.
We on the
now,
same team.
Now you see the problem.
Right. Now you see why.
Now you see the problem.
I'm just saying, right? Look, there's a level of saying I am the best and I can prove it and this is my team, right? And then there's the level of, hey man, I'm back. I'm robbing on this team. And I'm cool with that.
I'm not.
And I'm cool, because if I'm not, I'm clashing and we not winning. He's saying, I'm going to take Robin to win. Not just to take Robin, just to take Robin. I'm taking Robin to win. Because if I don't, we clashing and we never going to win.
But what if they both? But
Drop
what if,
the mic,
but,
man.
But what if they both Robins?
They not, though.
Says who?
He's top 75. That's Batman
mean- that don't
status.
mean-
First
that
of
don't
all,
mean- that don't mean-
He's an
that don't mean-
Avenger.
That's
First of all,
top
that's
75. That top
top
75 is
75.
We got to live with it.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
It's
I
his
don't.
we don't.
Look,
I don't.
Look,
I don't.
top-
You think
Dwight Howard's in my top 75?
I know, we all got different. T-Mac and Vince and
T-Mac.
all of
So,
that.
so
Kyrie,
that's in my top. So don't
75.
use that.
But he's in it. But he's in it,
with
right?
the least amount of points.
We talking about how the fans view this, right? They in there. So Kawhi is above and you are below. So take your below and run.
That's not how
Kawhi
sports
wasn't the
work.
main player on that championship team with the Spurs.
I know.
He was like the what, third,
Third,
fourth?
The
fourth
fourth option.
Yeah.
Fourth option.
Yeah.
With them bread.
But he was Finals
With the-
MVP.
with the-
Yeah. Just like Iguodala.
Yeah. So what makes him the alpha? Nothing.
The last championship. The Toronto champion. Going to Toronto.
The team.
Doing all that.
The team that was number 1-1-2 the year before he got there.
Yeah.
That team?
That team.
That team. The team that was.
That team was already there.
The team that was first place, second place
Yes.
before Kawhi got there.
Yes.
So they kept getting
Netflix, Jamie Foxx movies.
LeBron,
Netflix, we get money. Jamie Foxx, come on over.
Toronto was the regular season team, but
No, they
were
kept getting.
LeBron on the
They
playoffs.
kept getting beat by one man.
And they were bound down.
They kept getting beat by one man. Once the one man left, they won. It ain't Kawhi.
Do you blame Kawhi for that? He don't give a fuck about who leaving, who's staying.
No, but
beat me.
But
But he had to
what
beat
I'm
the
saying
Warriors,
is, what
though.
has proven what has he done to say he is the alpha?
He made Paul George say you the alpha.
No, Paul George said that.
No, he said that himself.
You're gonna have to play me
He
one
said
on
that
one.
himself.
I'm just
He said
saying,
that
Like,
bro.
Like, listen,
said that himself.
listen.
When you got somebody
Like right now-
saying,
like right
you the
now-
man, hey, you got it, bro. It's yours.
Never.
Right now, you're gonna have to play me
He
one
from
on
Cali
one.
too, and that's why I don't like
We
them.
just gotta
They
go.
from Cali.
Let's
They
go.
from Cali, and
But
I don't like
go.
it.
How is this any different from when LeBron came to the Heat? D-Wade deferred.
Exactly.
Until the finals.
Get him, Joe.
Give me my shot.
Get him, Joe.
It wasn't deferred. They just played. You're option one today. I'm option
Dwayne
two today.
Wade came
I'm option
out.
one today. You option two.
No, Gil.
No, that was the
Dwayne came out and said, we got to let LeBron be him. So I'm handing over the kingdom to LeBron. He said that.
Just shut everybody up.
Same thing.
mean it?
This is what Paul George is doing. To shut everybody
control.
up. Hey, y'all don't look. Take the pressure off of me, man. Listen, it's Kawhi.
They both did
Y'all
better.
blame him if we fuck up.
But Dwayne Wade was in a position of being the big brother, though. I already got one.
How?
Oh,
They
got
just
one.
came in at the same time.
Got one.
Right, because I already got one. I came in 3 years and I got one. So, you want to learn how to win? All right, well, then come on
man,
here.
we
Here you
supposed
go.
to be competitors.
No, here you go.
We came in the
Here you
same.
go,
We
little
not
bro.
doing that. Come over here, little brother.
Man, here you go,
Man,
little bro.
get your little ass up out of here, bro.
they
Get
did
your own cereal.
No, they did.
Wade County. This is Wade
Get
County.
your own
Welcome
cereal.
to my
Wade-
city.
yeah, Wade
I'm gonna
County.
teach you how to win.
Get your own
You
cereal.
gotta remember, but that was in Wade's best interest. though.
Yeah.
That was in Wade's best interest. Like y'all
And
are
we got
coming here.
Bosch.
Y'all are coming here. Y'all take the front seat. I'll figure it out.
Nah.
Come
Yeah.
finals time, it
You gotta
changed a little
remember,
bit, but they took that L to the
They
Mavs.
started the season 8-9.
What happened
Yes,
to the
they-
resumes after that?
8-9.
What happened to
8-9. 8-9. And then they said, all right, Bron, you're the point guard. Baby, you go to the 2. Bron, we're gonna do it your way. 23 games straight.
What happened to resumes after that?
They are Hall of Famers. Top 75.
75.
Top 75.
All right, let's keep it moving.
LeBron, D-Wade.
Wait,
But
yeah.
Bron was
D-Wade?
Bron-
LeBron was here before the...
No. It was Dwayne Wade. It was Dwayne Wade first, then Bron.
So however we put it, whenever LeBron came to Miami, Dwayne Wade went down.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's
wait.
fine. I mean,
Wait,
we can say the same thing. KD
He
goes
never
on the stage.
recovered after LeBron left either. He didn't recover. He never went back to being Dwayne Wade.
Hold on. Wait. You said, wait.
I'm saying
wanna make sure.
LeBron and D-Wade was right here bubbling, and then he went to Miami, and that decreased Dwayne Wade's value because he had to hand over the throne. He had to give it to LeBron. But look, D-Wade was still D-Wade.
No,
He's still D-Wade. But I'm saying it diminished D-Wade's legacy because after that, he didn't go back to being D-Wade.
Wait, legacy?
His legacy would have went way higher if
No,
he
he wouldn't, because he wouldn't have won anymore.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He had to still go through. He would have had to go through Bron.
Boston?
What's wrong with that? It was going through.
He wasn't going through Bron.
He would have been able to make different decisions than having LeBron come to this team. Somebody else would have came to this team. Dwayne has already proved that he can win with certain people on his team. He's never had a team to challenge actual LeBron. The teams he had before LeBron was trash after that championship team. So if you bring some players down there to play with him, they challenge LeBron and them. So he coming to Miami diminishes his legacy because he could have probably won another championship or went to a finals by himself or with some other guys. We don't know. LeBron put that thing on him. And then he went to Cleveland and followed him. What we talking about, man?
He didn't follow.
No.
He didn't follow.
He didn't follow him.
follow.
So I want to.
Don't do that.
You
Don't
said
do that.
nobody. You said nobody
don't do-
wants to go to
Do
Cleveland.
not do that.
You
the
said
way.
nobody wants
Do
to go to
not
Cleveland.
Do that the way.
No.
The only
Didn't you
reason,
say that?
Huh?
You said nobody
No one
wants.
did.
So why would you go to Cleveland?
He didn't go to Cleveland.
What happened?
Huh?
He didn't free agently go to Cleveland?
No.
He got traded?
No.
Huh? What?
Oh no. Hold on.
He volunteered? You trying to remember?
yeah,
You trying to remember? He's trying to remember. He's trying to remember. He's trying to remember. Because he definitely volunteered.
No, you remember?
Let me come over here.
You remember they were the Banana Boat crew, right? It was the Banana Boat crew.
Isaiah Thomas, D-Rose, all of them was on the same team.
No, what I'm
Everybody
talking
was on
about.
that boat?
Wade, Carmelo.
Wade, they were all Wade, Carmelo. You know, they all in France.
On that
Remember,
boat.
having fun.
On the banana boat.
Right? So they asked for D-Wade, right? D-Wade wanted to come. And they said no, and they went and got Dunleavy. Yeah, you don't know about that. They got Dunleavy because they didn't want to pay D-Wade's price. The only reason D-Wade had to leave is because Mickey didn't want to pay him. And that's what upset him. And he ended up in Cleveland and then had to go to...
Right, yeah. Mickey
But he didn't want to go there.
He didn't want to
He
give
didn't want to go to
those
Cleveland.
last-
Nobody want to go to Cleveland.
He definitely wanted to
That
go to Cleveland
Cleveland
because
team
his
was-
brother was there.
He didn't want to go to Cleveland. You think Gabrielle Union wanted to be in Cleveland after leaving Miami? It's
Before
crazy.
she had control, it wasn't up to her.
You're crazy.
Wasn't up to her, baby. We going to Cleveland.
That Cleveland team was nasty.
My
too.
brother
It was. It was a nice team.
It was cool.
They just didn't know how to play.
It was
nasty.
nasty.
It was-
That team was nasty.
I mean, on paper they were
Yeah.
nice. They just didn't. It was all
That
the
looked
same
like
play.
our Knicks team.
Yes.
It's
That
exactly
looked like our
just
Knicks
like
team. That team was. They didn't know what the.
They didn't know
team
how
was
to play.
nasty.
They didn't know how to play.
It wasn't even on the court long enough to even
don't-
gel as
but-
two units. It
But
wasn't
I don't
even
think
as
no
trash.
one. I don't think no one took anything away from each other.
Come on, man. Come on.
I think they boosted each other's career.
Oh, hell no, man.
Yeah, because you got to
D Wade is definitely more. He's so
gotta
much more than what we've seen.
D Wade gives LeBron his first ring, right? You give him a chance to get his first ring by teaming up. D Wade's his second. And then they get their second and third, and then Bron leaves and says, I'm going to get my own one.
Are we giving D Wade more credit because he helped LeBron get the first ring? If we're giving him more credit for that,
It's the credit,
I'll
but,
accept
but what I'm saying, it's the credit for allowing a superstar to come in and say, here, I'm going to rent Wade County for you. And he did it. He opened.
Well, he rented a ring.
It's
He
just
rented.
like-
No,
Let me
he
get
rented
this
it.
ring.
I'm gonna rent the city. Everybody, LeBron James is gonna hold it down for a couple years. You know what I mean? We're gonna sit back and enjoy this. When he leaves, it's Wade County again. Man, come on.
It wasn't Wade County
Gee, crazy as
again.
hell. That shit Wade County right now.
Come on, man.
Right now. He ain't even on the team as Wade County.
Losing
For
on,
sure.
man. It's trash out there.
Wade County right
It
now.
ain't been the same since.
It's just like Snoop Dogg with Death Row and Pac coming in. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just okay. All right, Suge. Here go Pac. Here you go. Go do your thing. I'm gonna sit here and just chill. I'm still me though.
But you
Snoop
not,
Dogg is
because
still
what
me.
happens when Pac leaves or dies, he gotta go do something else, and it ain't the same Snoop.
Yes, it is.
It
Yes,
ain't.
is.
We have not
It's the
seen
same- yeah,
the
it's the
No
same
Limit
thing.
Snoop has nothing on the Death Row
Limit.
Snoop, bro.
We still. I mean, that was 2 years.
I'm just saying,
I
bro.
just went down the south and
Better album
did
cover,
something
though.
different.
They had better album covers. Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie. Them covers was nice though.
Snoop
P
never
had
went
them
back to
covers
being
nice.
Snoop. He never went back to
He
being
had some
Snoop.
great thumbnails.
Great thumbnail.
Had some great thumbnails.
Yeah. The last thing about the Paul George thing is I don't want no more Cali players downplaying themselves in the league. Stop bowing down and stop like downplaying yourself. There's too many of us in the league, and like we're actually the best in the NBA. So
So you include Palmdale? 'Cause
anything
Palmdale be a shit.
anything LA.
even counting Oakland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. California players, stop downplaying yourself. Like that's the
we
last
them.
time I want.
So even if it's backing down to another Cali player,
yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Watch out. Yeah. Because like I said, we can go to
Pac-10.
Rico's
It's that
overruns.
Pac-10.
Yeah, hey, one-on-one, you're
That's
gonna have to
just
see.
Pac-10.
Yeah, like,
We're gonna have to
see
play
me.
for this.
You have to see
We're gonna
me.
have to play for this position.
just Pac-10 energy, man. That's
We're
all
gonna have
it
to
is.
play for this.
We don't do that shit in the ACC.
I appreciate the Pac-10.
We don't do that
We
shit.
don't count the Pac-12. We don't acknowledge
We don't
it.
even know
It's
who
like
that
crypto
was.
arena.
They got like Utah and
Colorado.
Pac-10.
So you talked about LeBron. Let's move on to our next segment. We back with another trust issues. I'll be on these segues. See, I was waiting for the graphic deal. I'm monitored out. We got the great crew working behind the scenes to get us everything that we need. So LeBron's missed the last 2 games with the right foot injury. Against the Mavs, he said, I think I heard it pop. So initially, it was supposed to be 2 weeks to get reevaluated. We found out that he reportedly won't need surgery, but Woj dropped a bomb today. Said now instead of that 2 weeks, it's going to be 3 weeks. Previously, during All-Star Weekend, he called these final 23 regular season games the most important of his career outside of the playoffs. Lakers right now, I was a little nervous. I'm going to be real with you. I was a little salty that AD played against the Grizzlies if they knew they were going to sit him against the Thunder, but they won the Thunder game, so I can't hate. But you knew you wasn't going to beat the Grizzlies.
Wait, but that's why I play him.
But I'm going to play him against the Thunder. I'm not going to play him against
Why? I
the
already
Grizzlies.
get that win.
Because you don't know you're going to win against the Thunder.
Yeah, you do. It's the Thunder.
Exactly.
It's
With
the
no
Thunder.
SGA, with no protocol.
So as a coach, I want him to play against this team, right? Because we could win. The next game, I know I'm going to win that game, so I don't want to play him there. So we're going to try to get this win, put all our eggs in this game. And if we can get this game, now we got 2 wins. Other than that, I'm planning to go 1-1 anyway.
Okay.
So I need to play him here, and I'll sit him there because the team got it.
Okay.
Chess.
I don't know.
But why am I going to think about it? They won.
You got to back to so they won.
They won,
It's
right?
a moot point.
So why am I going to play him on a team that I do the same thing anyway, 1-1?
Yeah. I know the Thunder is a guaranteed win if AD plays.
It was a guaranteed win if he didn't play, obviously.
I mean,
It's
the
definitely
Thunder.
not a guaranteed win with the Lakers.
But that's my
At
point.
all.
It's the Thunder.
At
With no
all.
SGA though.
at all.
But that SGA news, I think, broke before.
What did Giddey have out there? Triple-double, almost. He not playing around. Don't come in here thinking y'all run shit out here. We don't respect none of that shit y'all used to do. Where you at now?
It's OKC to his born.
Hey, Lou Dort and all them, them young boys out there, Lil Williams out there, they not playing around. They don't get, man, look, take your old ass over there. We running it out here.
And they lost.
But they took that out.
Take that out.
Hey, but look, it happens. But they not tripping like it's a guaranteed win. But did AD play?
No.
Okay. So it's not guaranteed whether he play or not. It's like, hey, whether the Lakers play, like the utility player.
Schroeder
Y'all
came
gotta
through,
play.
26-piece, Austin Reeves, flawless other than a missed free throw. I should have bet on him for white guy wins. I'm not even going to front. Only traditional white. Only traditional white.
Like, it's nothing against him. It's just the idea, bro.
You're not rocking with all. You got to get over that Austin. Gil, I'm going to make you an Austin
As
Reeves.
a starter in this league? Come on.
Never. Never.
It has nothing to do with him.
rolling with
he
that?
plays hard. Listen, he plays hard. He does. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with him personally. Just the idea that he is a starter when there's a Hall of Famer who just triple-double and
It has everything to do with him personally.
Open your mind, Gil.
It's
not him.
It is him.
It's the idea of someone even thought about it. Just the
What happened? What happened when the white boy
never
guarded you?
Never.
Okay.
100.
What did you think about?
100.
100.
100.
John Stockton.
100.
Now imagine if they started him in front of you.
John Stockton.
So look, even him stepping on the
Gil
court
work.
is like, hey man, are y'all serious tonight? I'm looking over Darvin. For real?
And that's what
For real?
and that's what happened.
For real?
That's what was Russell doing.
This is what we doing? This is what we doing?
Now you know what.
For real? Him?
Now you know
Him?
Russell's attitude.
It's personal though. It's like, hey, Austin, you need to go tell the coach, like on Remember the Titans? Hey, coach, I think you should let him play. He's better than me.
Why you think they got rid of him?
Paul George just did. Hey, coach, he's better than
Why you think they got rid of him though? Because that was his attitude. That's
So let's look at the Lakers. Lakers now 30 and 33, 11th place in the West. One game behind the Pelicans for that 10th spot in the play-in. Next 5 games though, Gil, it counts.
oh, this is the stupid.
You could play in the champion. It could happen.
It's just this is dumb as
Script
shit.
writers. But next 5 games, they got the Wolves, Warriors, Grizzlies, Raptors, Knicks. It's going to be tough. So question for you. Good luck. Should LeBron trust the Lakers enough to rush back and potentially further injure his right foot if it looks like they can make that playoff run?
Listen, I'm just saying this, man. 10th and 9th spot is not playoff spots. I don't give a fuck what regimen they put
In Adam Silver's NBA, it counts.
you're a
Talk about it.
You've been a loser. I don't like the idea. You've been a loser all year long. You've been half-assing it all year long, and then they come up with this idea to get you juicy for the end of the season. I don't like the idea that you can be a 10th seed and make the playoff. No.
Right.
No. I don't like LeBron. No, you're 10th, you're 11th seed. Like if you can't make the 8th seed, stay down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not running this little gimmick game of the 10th seed and we could probably win the 8th seed. And like, no, you didn't win the 8th seed. That's no.
Come on, Joe, you got to roll with the punches here.
counts.
Joe, you got to roll with the punches, man.
Adam Silver.
Your record says you're 10th seed. Like going back in history, you're gonna look through the records one time. It's gonna be like, wait, how does this team make the playoff and this team has the better record? It's stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling.
Not a fan.
Can't be mediocre and then be able to make a playoff when this team was playing well and just happened to fall at the end.
Yeah.
But what if that mediocrity is due to a 38-year-old man in his 20th season giving all that he has
Wait a minute.
to break a record?
Wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. Now we predicted that once he broke the record, he was gonna sit this shit out. So I don't understand what we even talking about. Because LeBron, they said, okay, where we at? We in November. Okay, November. He gonna break this record. He gonna figure out when to break the record before the All-Star break. And once he do that, he gonna figure out, okay, what kind of injury is gonna be a good enough injury to be like 23 games.
man
If we
heard
make
it pop.
it, if we get to 10th spot, we get to play in. I'll come back. We'll get our asses right on in there and sneak our way to the playoffs.
Yeah, my thing is, if they get the 10th spot and I'm healthy, then yes. But I'm not gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, if my ankle hurting, then every single day I'm just retweaking it. And if we do get the 8th spot anyway, I won't be healthy enough to go against
I'm about to get swept.
the number one or number 2 team.
Why would LeBron James?
With a half LeBron James who can't drive?
Come on, not drop. Come on, that's
Nuggets
like,
in 5.
Kobe would do it.
What?
He would play hurt.
No, Kobe gonna let them know y'all are 10th seeds.
But we playing hurt.
Yeah.
Kobe's gonna let them know we're not 8 seeds. Don't walk around here like we a playoff team.
Yeah.
But we still got a chance.
No, he's not
We
even.
still got it. Kobe ain't giving up.
offended.
And he's
Kobe
playing.
be offended.
Kobe would be offended.
He will be offended.
He would be offended.
Through the pain,
He would be
He's gonna
offended.
take us to the 6th. He's gonna take us to the 6th spot.
Yeah.
Kobe gonna take us to the 6th. He's not gonna sit out none of these games, and it's gonna roll. We gonna roll with it.
To the
LeBron
6th
ain't got
spot.
that kind of
To the-
energy.
So if you LeBron, what level do the Lakers need to be at in these 3 weeks to evaluate your ass back onto the court? If they're the 8th seed, would you say fuck it, let's do it because I can get them to the 7th or 6th?
If they're in playoff position,
So top 8.
then he's gonna. Well, let you tell it. Let you tell it. It's top 10.
Top 10. That's the rule.
Next year's gonna be top 12.
Everybody
Everybody gets a trophy. If I'm pretty sure by next week, the end of next week, another 7 days to see where you are. And, if you get the 9th seed, maybe the 8th seed, then he has a window of 8th, 9th, and 10th to make the playoffs. Then I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So they're a game and a half out of the 8th seed, 2 games out of the 7th seed.
Does that mean that we need AD for all those games that LeBron don't play?
Because
That's going to be the thing, right?
They can't win without AD.
And I
They
don't
cannot
think
win with- yeah,
I
they
think the team right now can actually win without him.
Without AD?
To get
It's like
into
they
that
move-
8th spot?
Because it's there because
It's tough.
against who? Who they playing?
So they got Timberwolves at home, Warriors,
Timberwolves.
Grizzlies, Raptors, Knicks.
L. That's all L's.
That's all L.
Those are all
Every
L's.
one?
Timberwolves.
These are all
everybody
teams that
else is
are-
fighting.
They're fighting right now. Everybody's trying to. They're fighting right now. Those are all L's.
Everybody's fighting.
Those are positioning teams.
Might be able to get one.
Warriors.
The first one?
Toronto.
Warriors.
National
Might be able to
TV
get
games too.
Might be able to
Silver.
get.
If it's at
But
Toronto,
Memphis, Golden State, Minnesota, they all fighting.
D-Lo coming back Friday against the Wolves. I think he's gonna lead us to
Oh,
victory.
he gonna
That'll be a good
torch them.
that'll be a good one.
He gonna torch them.
Okay, yeah, they might get 2 then.
They might get
He gonna
might
torch
get 2
them.
games out of those.
They
might get 2.
He's animal style. against
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They just beat the Warriors, but Steph
Warriors?
might come back for that game though.
Warriors.
Steph will
No
be back. Steph will be
Oh, he'll
back.
be back?
Steph allegedly come back. He
Yeah,
might
Steph
come
will be
back for
back.
that game.
That's
Come
gonna
back
be
at some
nasty.
point.
Grizz.
That's one team I'm not counting out. The Warriors.
Warriors.
Grizzlies back. Shannon Sharp got to be courtside.
I'm telling you, they in 5th. Golden State in 5th right now.
Golden State is. Hold on, let me double check.
7.
Yeah, they're 5th.
They're in 5th.
So-
I'm telling you, you don't want to see them. If they healthy,
Not because it's only half of games out of places. It's gonna
It's
be
up and down. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
them
yeah.
Clipper kids gonna have to come. I mean, them Laker kids gonna have to play hard.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
They don't have enough chemistry, and they're
Yeah,
not,
look at his
they're
stat
not
line.
deep enough.
Not
They're not
just,
deep
just
enough.
because you said that.
100%. He missed 1 free throw. That was his only miss of the game.
That's gonna be the best. That's gonna be his highlight of his life.
Game winner on the Mavs earlier in the season.
This is gonna be his best career this year right here.
right here, and that's it.
This year right here is his best year.
I thought last year was his best year.
Austin Reeves gonna turn into what's his name? The one that went to Chicago.
Caruso.
Caruso. Yeah, that's all.
But
Nah, he can shoot.
and I hate to say it, but he's a
He can-
nicer.
he can-
He's a nicer version of
He can
Caruso.
shoot. Caruso was actually nice.
But
he
Caruso-
just,
that's
he
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
passive.
He was nice under Bron, like under Bron.
Reeves
like,
played like
under
Adam
Bron,
Morrison,
like
bro.
outside of
Adam,
that.
Adam Morrison.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
You're
Adam-
good if you're just shooting threes, but that's only Bron needs that.
Yeah.
The rest of the 29 teams you can't.
Yeah.
But playing under Bron, he's effective. Hillbilly
That's why
Kobe
this
is what they call him.
That's it. That's why this is the best year.
He reminds Bron of him though. Like he's kind of like a passer, mover, cutter. He can do.
Who?
Like Bron?
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Open
Yeah,
your
we're
heart-
listening.
open
We're
your heart to
listening.
Austin Reeves.
No, we listening.
Look,
Hold on, let me get this shit out of my
as far
head.
as LeBron having another facilitator on the floor at his size, Reeves can facilitate. Like he can give the ball to Reeves. He can make a play without scoring.
Who?
Without scoring.
Bro, this is not Turkaloo, man. You know
he like Turkaloo.
No, Turkaloo's like Turkaloo.
No, man.
No, don't do Turkaloo like that.
He's a poor. Hey, look, he's a poor man's Turkaloo.
Turkaloo in Orlando.
He's a
was crazy.
poor man's
What?
Turkaloo.
Turkaloo in Orlando. Was,
He's a poor man's
Man, this
Bogdanovich. He's a poor man's Bogdanovich.
This man is a hot potato. Here you go.
He is.
Giants, though. Gil, we're going to go to a Lakers game. Jeannie Buzz, if you watching this, I need you to plug us with the good
I got a suite.
You got a suite for the Lakers game?
I just don't show up.
So, yeah.
Ever since they did my Russell like that, man, I boycotted.
Gil, so you mean to tell me you had a suite this whole time?
This
not
whole
knowing-
time.
This whole time?
And you couldn't let me get the tickets?
Damn,
Not this whole time.
B.
Not this whole time.
Not this whole time.
We're going to go watch Austin Reeves. We're going to get him on the show.
I'm not going in to watch no Austin Reeves.
You're going to watch the rest of the team, too. But we're
Like
going to watch Austin
if
Reeves.
I wanted to watch Cal Corver, I would have did it in college.
Damn.
He's like, this is Cal Corver.
He's
Who you
not.
take? Who you
don't
taking?
shoot.
He do not
Who you
shoot
taking?
that.
Cal Corver.
he's
to
not
him.
Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver.
Yeah, Kyle Korver.
He's not shooting that thing like
Yeah,
that.
he not.
Okay, all right.
He's not
So you
shooting
hell
like
no.
Korver.
Okay.
He does other things, Gil.
Poor man's.
I'm trying to tell you. New Russo. He's New Russo.
Okay.
Alex New Russo.
What's Russo having right now?
6.
Hey, that gets me to our next segment. We did higher lowers yesterday. I did my white guy Wednesday. Some people on the internet felt a certain way about it. I don't care. It was March 1st. Y'all know I didn't do it in February. Saved it for March. Caruso, I needed him over 5.5. He delivered. Franz Wagner, I needed him over like 6. He more 5. Delivered. I knew he would. Tyler Hero,
Yeah.
non-traditional white. I need him over 2.5 3-pointers. Bag buster. Busted my bag, Gil.
I told you that.
You did.
He did.
And I did.
That's in the bubble.
I did.
You said bubble boy.
But you told me some shit a couple months ago, and I ended up winning with the double overtime, though.
But it went to double overtime.
Yeah, he
So
went
I
to
was-
double
I was-
overtime.
okay.
So you were right. I told you was right. But now let's look at, Rashad, your bag buster. You was killing it, because you did the 5-piece.
I did the 5-piece.
And I'd be scared doing those, because
Chicken
somebody's
nugget.
going to betray me.
Yeah.
Anthony Simons.
He betrayed the shit out of me.
You put higher over 16.5 points. He only had 4.
How?
I blame Chauncey Billups.
How?
Not letting him cook. Chauncey probably watched the show like, oh, I'm just not going to let him cook.
Look, we gotta
Just to be a bag buster.
We gotta tell the fans, like, when you doing these picks, right, and you trying to figure out, like, what's the best scenario for you, like, that looked good on
Yeah, they did.
Like Simons over 16, I'm thinking they giving me a winner right here. This is easy. He only had 4 points, but this go back to me talking about how Damian Lillard needs a real 2 guy. Because Simons, you can't depend on. I'm depending on at least 17, bro.
He did have a real 2. They traded him.
He wasn't a real 2 either.
CJ?
No, not for what he need.
CJ.
He need a real 2 that could go get it.
CJ's.
I don't know.
CJ's a shooter. He's a shooter.
No.
He's a 2 guard.
He's a two
guard.
That man got it all, man. Oh, he got all that.
You got to go watch
you
some CJ
crazy.
highlights.
I love CJ game,
You gotta
bro.
go
I'm
watch
just
some
saying,
CJ
as far as the type of 2
Who
that,
had more Bob, him or Dame?
CJ.
Yeah.
CJ
it's not
got
about
way more
the bop. It's
I'm just
about
saying he
it's
had
about trusting that man.
Yo,
When I
he
need
trusted.
to- I need to
Trusted.
bust.
CJ averaged 20.
Averaging 20 don't mean you
No,
know,
what
in
I'm
the
saying-
fourth quarter. I need you to
Fourth
come
quarter,
through.
that was the two.
that-
they was the
this
most
time.
deadliest. They were the most deadliest 2 guards
Can't
in the
trust
last
CJ.
5 minutes of the game.
I'm
It's
not
Dame
trading.
time in the 4th.
No, they never.
I need a Paul George type of 2.
Hell no.
For Dame.
He don't even want. He don't even want it.
He's-
Paul George
but
don't
look,
even want it.
But look,
He just gave up
he
the
don't even want
I'm
goddamn
talking
thing.
about player type. I'm
Paul
talking about
George don't
player
even want
type.
it.
I'm
He
talking
just
about
said he
player
can still
type.
do it.
Athletic, being able to shoot the 3, shoot the 2, doing what CJ ain't athletic like that. He not
It don't
finishing.
matter.
He not
That-
going to the line like that. Like, he need that type
The
of
last,
player.
but when Dame was on, when he was cold, CJ stepped up.
It wasn't enough.
Every time.
But it wasn't enough.
Every time they probably have right around the same amount of game winners.
Wasn't enough.
Our team wasn't good enough.
The team
wasn't enough.
good. Yeah,
Our
they
team
wasn't good
was not- our team
enough.
was not-
Give me somebody else to give me some more. I need more.
So we
Say
need
give me
okay.
more.
I
So
need
say we need
more.
more.
So we need
Yeah.
other people. We need other people.
I need more. That's what I'm saying. So when you look at Simons, he not the guy
Hey
that's
man,
going
look,
to be
you
beside
lost.
Dame.
You lost your. All right.
Bag was
He
busted.
scored 4.
You got to tell the fans, though. You got to tell them, like, if
He
we
scored 4.
if we going to give them some advice, it's like, hey, man, be careful.
You got.
Be careful with these young
That
players.
shit would have said 5. I would have took it, and we would have both been holding L's right now.
Man,
I
big
would've said,
L.
5 easy. I'm getting this in the first quarter. The trick for all y'all home, I want shit that I can get in the first quarter. So if it's like 1.5 blocks and steals, I'm really like, oh, you can get that. Giannis getting, oh, you playing the Lakers, getting that in the first quarter. He beat somebody's shit. But yeah, let's talk about You did a 4-piece, no biscuit. You went 3 for 4. KD didn't betray you. D-Book didn't. Ooh, 6 rebounds. Gary Terry. You said, Laura, I didn't agree because I was like, oh, I don't like to root against these dudes. I believe in them. I believe in them to defeat underdog and whatever metrics they placed on these gentlemen to try to shackle that we were going to go higher than whatever y'all say. But DeMar DeRozan, comp 10, fellow Los Angelino.
Half a point.
Half a point. What's a half a point, though?
I need to look at the stat sheet, though, because they be bullshitting with these assists, Gil.
Half a point is just like I needed an assist or a point. So they do that half shit. But hey, y'all see, I still won $75 though.
You insured it.
I insured it. I knew one of them was gonna fuck up. I knew one was. So he mad, look. He's like, man, I should have took some insurance.
I'm wondering why you picked DeRozan with the assist, knowing he don't be
passing the ball. Like I
that's what
know.
I'm thinking. I'm like, why would you pick this?
I know. Look, it was the points. I'm like, you gonna give me a little bit of assist? Maybe he might have one of those. Throw it. You know what I mean? I might get a couple of those because I still got Levine. You know, I might throw a couple. I might get it. You know, but I was really banking on his points though.
I think that's where the fantasy side, we can't take those risks because it's just that little point that we'll miss depending on the play. Like, we know we're going to get a couple swings. Yeah. He'll give me 3 assists.
Who did they play yesterday?
Bulls, I think Pistons, right? Am I tripping?
Pistons.
Yeah, it was the Pistons too. So I was like, okay.
So that's probably why too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm thinking about 30 points. You know, so I got some wiggle room. 30 points. No, I was like 20, 26, 27, maybe 2 or 3 assists.
When you big guard, I think he probably had like 6 rebounds. So I would go rebounds with a big guard.
They ain't need that to 2.
Like a DeRozan. DeRozan on PG, they the same type of guy, though.
No, they're not the same type of guy. But
the game, same guy.
No, DeRozan's not coming out verbally and saying,
"Oh yeah."
No,
but DeRozan
this
came out with mental health too.
Well, DeRozan did that in
Toronto
against LeBron. Yeah. Well, if we had LeBron James, we would win too.
Yeah.
That ain't saying I'm number 2.
That's fact.
He said if we had him.
If you have
that's
what? You're bowing down. You're basically saying, well,
we can't beat LeBron.
I can't ever get over that.
I mean, it's not like he was lying.
No. But I'm not saying that verbally. I'm not putting that out there in the universe. And then they trade you the next year, and then Kawhi come in and win
a championship.
What if he made LeBron as number 2 with him being the 1? No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just messing around. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who supported the pick'em yesterday. I know I let y'all down. Only traditional whites on White Guy Wednesday from now on. That's my new rule.
Traditional.
You gotta be able to swim. Tyler Hero can't swim. He's transitional.
What you saying? He kind of black a little bit.
The black. I mean, he has.
He got a swag. He just got a little swag.
He like white chocolate a little swag.
He got a little Negro tendency in him. I need straight traditional. Okay. Might vote for Trump.
What's wrong with this man?
I'm just kidding. Maybe fucking with y'all. But that is our episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Let's go. We'll be back next week. We got even more for y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all to like and subscribe, but if your finger does happen to hit that like button and that subscribe button, we can keep our jobs, keep this thing going.
Right,
comments.
Listen.
Subscribe.
I'm keeping my job because this shit's in my house. I can lock the door. I can lock the door. I can't get fired. I can lock the door. Yeah, start this shit up myself.
I befriended every security guard. I know their schedules. Now,
they know me at the
before
gate.
I used to pull up, it was like ID or I get out the car, we got frisk you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, they know me now.
References, now just, what up? What
up? Salute.
Go through.
Salute.
So we'll be here too. If times get tough for me, I'm moving the family in here as well. We'll be back Tuesday with another Gil's Arena. Appreciate you, Rashad. Appreciate you, Brandon, pulling up.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Always,
baby.
always.
Y'all tune in. Let's make this the best show in the world, baby.
Always.
Let's go, baby.
HNC,
We need some real dog sounds in here. Some real dogs.
Real
Hey,
dog.
we can just steal the Martin one.
Oh yeah, to steal the Martin
Steal the
one.
Martin sound bite.
Yeah.
That would be killer.
Wait, but how do we